Chris here, nice garage. Our 2016 Honda CRV check engine light came on, which I knew. I already bought them, planned on changing them, but then with the light coming on, I'm definitely making a point to changing them today. It's winter's basically over here in the Northeast, and taking advantage of the nice day because it's been up and down. So we just changed the oil, rotated the tires, and now I'm going to change the spark plugs because that's the code that popped up on the screen. A little over 105 blah 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 miles. So this cover has to come off to get access to the coil packs and the spark plugs. And right now this is a 10 millimeter, so we're going to go ahead and take them off. All right, we got the cover off. Now, because this thing's 10 years old, it's a 2016, technically 11 years old, you want to get, I decided to also buy the 4 coil packs. So I went on Rock Auto's website. I use Rock Auto to buy most of our parts. And if I don't have to change something real fast, they have good pricing and pretty good delivery. So I got the NGK Ruthenium HX ultra high ignitability spark plugs, little lightning. So the factory, I believe I'm gonna double check, but I believe the gap is 0.44. And these came already set to that, but I'm going to double check them with my little gap tool that I rarely use anymore because most of the time when you buy them, they're already gapped. So we're going to go ahead, and I believe this is also a 10 millimeter. I got Jonathan Smith here working with me today. So yes, that is a 10 millimeter. So we're going to go ahead and pull off the coil packs, open up the new ones, and then we're going to change the plugs. All right. So the coils, just pull them up. They just sit down here. Okay. We took the bolts out. They sit in place. We got to get this little connector off. So I'm pulling this up a little bit. I'm going to save these, by the way, also because they're not bad, just in case. But see how I'm squeezing this and it goes right above that. That's all that holds that on. Then you has two little clips here, points to press on. So I'm gonna put the phone down and I'm gonna pull them off. Okay, so the factory size for the spark plug was 14 millimeter. So you need a long extension to get that down inside. It goes all the way down there. And I'm gonna do this one hand. So here, you want to hold on to that. All right, so I also, like I said, I ordered the coil packs, decided to go with Denso, Japanese company. The factory stuff was Denso, so I wanted to keep it. Didn't want to go the cheap way, let's put it that way. So we're gonna put the coil packs on, just as simple as the way they came off. All 4 plugs are in, changed. I did check them with the little gap tool. They were roughly where they said they would be. It's 0.044, not 0.44. So 0.044 is apparently the factory's gap. So okay, we got all 4 plugs in. We have all 4 coil packs. We're about to put the cover back on, and I'm going to reset the code. I'm not sure how to do it. I've never had to do that other than like the oil change light and stuff like that. It might be the same way, but I will find that out and I will let everybody know that too. So 14 millimeter socket, long extension, 4 plugs, 4 coil packs. It literally didn't take long at all, maybe 15 minutes. once you have everything set up and in your hand ready to go. So yeah, like I said, we're gonna put the cover back on and we'll be done with that. All right, cover's back on. Just took it for a test drive. I believe I have to change, reset that code with the OBD2 tool, which I do not have here handy, I should say. So the light's still on, but I was able to change for the oil change and the tire rotation. But yeah, it looks a little, needs good cleaning in here after this winter. And the next thing I'm gonna do is, for the 100,000 miles, is change the air filter. So anyway, we got to move on to the next project, which is installing a hitch on this also. So that'll be next. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching.